We are at the media conference organized by Hannover Messe to promote the Hannover Messe, which is going to happen during April 2024 at Hannover, Germany. Now, we got two special guests here, and that is the Consul General of Norway in Mumbai, Mr. Arne, as well as Mr. Christian, who is heading the Innovation Norway, and he's based in Delhi. And what makes them come here is they're the partner country for Hannover Messe this time. I see a lot of complementing collaborations what India and Norway can take, because India for the last couple of decades have taken a lot of initiatives towards renewable energy as well as in the future mobility, especially in the electric vehicles. And it was before 4 or 5 years I heard first about Norway, the kind of works you were doing on the electric vehicle, the kind of systems where India was in a very nascent stage that time. So, and then today when I was hearing the presentation, I was great to hear that the kind of collaboration already Norway is having with India, building the ships or ferries from Cochin shipyard. So there are a lot of things happening. So first I would like to, as you heads the business aspects, collaboration, innovation, Norway, how you see the possibilities of growth for India and Norway together?
Well, first of all, I think we have a very, very good starting point already. You already mentioned Cochin shipyard and that they're supplying Norwegian ship owners with the most advanced vessels in the world, actually. Of course, these vessels are packed with Norwegian technology from companies like Kongsberg. DNV are also heavily involved with the shipyards. You also have companies like Naval Dynamics. I was in Kochi, in fact, last week, and there we were the Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, he inaugurated this new ship lift that was delivered by a Norwegian technology company called Syncrolift. So we have already a lot of engagements in the maritime sector, and we are hopefully next month having the next so-called Joint Working Group Maritime, which is a bilateral platform between Norway and India in the maritime space, to discuss how we can scale that cooperation that is already very strong. So I do see certainly a lot of possibilities in the maritime sector. And I also want to add that, you know, what I said earlier today about the different industries merging together and overlapping. So we see a lot of overlap between maritime and energy. And just to give one example, green hydrogen production in the port areas is also a very, very interesting new area emerging. And the Indian Minister of Shipping, Minister Sonowal, he has nominated different ports as hydrogen hubs. And I was fortunate, together with Consul General, to visit Kandla Port or Deen Dayal Port in Gujarat in December to discuss how Norway can contribute to these hydrogen hubs. And in fact, already the Norwegian state-owned utility Statkraft, they have entered into an MOU with the port in Kandla to develop a green hydrogen facilities. So a lot of good things coming up, especially in maritime and in energy.
Consul General, you take care of the western region of India, and Maharashtra. You see that each and every city is very strong in industry, and you have Gujarat, another state with a lot of manufacturers, lot of innovative minds, business. How Norway can make in India?
First and foremost, we are building on a very long and rich history of collaboration. And the consulate, Norwegian consulate in Mumbai was established in 1857. Trade and business goes very, very far back in time. I say this because it is an important, that we are building on this history as we are, moving forwards together. So there's a lot of trust between Indian and Norwegian companies, and also a lot of collaboration already, which has been described. So that gives us a very good starting point. And as you say, Mumbai is an economic and financial power center of India. I think that, and it has some of the largest, private companies in India. And I think that a lot of the green transition in India will actually be, decisions about the green transition in India will be taken in boardrooms here in Mumbai. And that's also why the majority of the Norwegian companies registered in India are actually operating out of Mumbai. So there's a lot of opportunity here and a lot of business, I should say. And Maharashtra is a manufacturing hub. We see a lot of interest there. And of course, Gujarat is an energy hub and is also has announced huge ambitions for moving forward in the energy space. So, and with the maritime already mentioned, we see a lot of potential for collaboration in areas of priority for India and for Norway at the same time. And we see a lot of complementarity that we can bring in some high technology, and India, can also use its scale, to develop these technologies further. So we see a lot of potential, and that's what we're working for.
Thank you, Consul General. See, we are talking about the emerging technologies, the future mobilities. But what about the traditional sector? If you talk about automotive, if you talk about the other, switchgear, those kind of industries which is long existing, and how those sector companies are coming to India. Do we have any such companies?
From Norway, yes, absolutely. We have one of our most important companies like Jotun that are manufacturing in India. They're into paint.
Paints.
Exactly. So already expanding their footprint in India in the manufacturing space. So we do have the traditional companies also. We also have Yara, which is one of the largest fertilizer producers in the world, have made huge investments in India, in the state of Uttar Pradesh, and also have facilities here in Maharashtra. So yeah, we do have, but of course it's also exciting to see that there are players in the new industries, in emerging industries, looking at India also as a manufacturing hub. And just to give some examples, fuel cells, electrolyzers, battery cells. I think someone mentioned the PLI scheme that has been floated by the MNRE. That's a very, very good platform to bring companies to India to manufacture and to basically also transfer technology to India.
You were in your presentation also you were talking about the battery, the technology. Maybe some of the Norwegian companies would like to come and partner with Indian companies. So if now we are also building our capability, otherwise we were also depend upon other countries, especially to China, and we also want to bring that local supply chain here. So how an Indian company, how they can know that, okay, from Norway there is an interesting company who's looking at partnership, how we can bridge that gap? Whom we should contact?
Should contact us. That's partly a joke, partly true. But in that connection, I can say that there are already very good partnerships now being forged, for example, in batteries. So very recently, a Norwegian battery company, technology cell company, cell technology company called Beyonder Batteries, they have entered into a collaboration with a company in Hyderabad with regards to manufacturing of battery cells in India. And they're also now teaming up with renewable energy companies to see how battery technology can be implemented into renewable energy plants. So you can have that round-the-clock energy, in India. So there are already multiple partnerships being developed. And and many of these partnerships actually are being forged here in Mumbai with players based out of the city of Mumbai. So very, very exciting, and that also goes for electrolyzers and so on and so forth. So very, very exciting times ahead.
See, I talk about manufacturing in India, and I want Indian companies to grow worldwide. And also I would like to see that global companies are coming here and supporting India in building the technology, because you already know, you have the technological know-how, we have the manpower, we have the will to build. One thing what always inspiring is that the kind of proactive mind people like you from the government have to promote business. I think I learn a lot from you people, and we are also would like to see that how we can collaborate and build the collaborations, the togetherness, and build the manufacturing. Thank you for your time. And I would like to collaborate with you more to see that more partnership can be made for Make in India, for India and Norway. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.